Hello, family. Hoping you're doing wonderful. Welcome to Illuminate the Oracle. Um, yeah, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome, family. It's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure doing these readings and getting to know you guys. Um, for your comments, for your likes and your shares, any donations. Um, it's been a surprise, a pleasant, beautiful surprise. So I'm here to do a reading, which I started, and then I had to pause because I had to knock on the door. I had to knock on the door. That I had to situate, and okay. So let's just jump on in. All right. Father God, Mother Divine, Archangel Michael, please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration. Messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill intent or evil eye, hateful energy sent our way is immediately blocked, returned back to sender. Bind them in that energy so they'll never harm anyone again. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so I started out pulling out, my darlings, the fairy cards. So that's where we'll start. So the first card that popped out was Moon Energy. Okay, so it says, surrender to the natural ebbs and flows of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Okay. I feel like there's a new moon coming up too, so I may want to look that up. That may be significant. Um, yeah. But I feel like the main message that I'm getting from this card, this Moon Energy card, which Moon Energy is naturally um, you know, it speaks of emotions. It also speaks of the things that we kind of hold to our chest, secrets. It also speaks of like a natural internal magic too. It speaks of intuitions. But the message that I'm getting the most from this card is surrendering to the natural ebbs and flows of life by using your intuition and not allowing the changes of life or the intensities of life. We've been dealing with some real deep, interesting energies the last couple of weeks. Um, and I know that's like all across the board. So definitely give yourself grace and extend grace to others during these times. I feel like it is going to be a calmer week energetically, but still continuing to have that grace for yourself and grace for others, and allowing people to be where they are, but also allowing yourself to instinctually move on through, to surf, right? Surf on through, move on through, um, with the natural ebbs and flows of life. Okay. So we also have um, tree wisdom. So this says this tree dryad, diet. I feel like it's diet. This tree diet will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Tree wisdom. So this definitely makes me feel like the nature. Whenever I see nature represented in cards, it makes me feel like a grounding is needed, which was confirmed by the card that came right on after it that says go outside. So, and the go outside card says it's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Spirit wants to remind you that this land is your land, this land is my land. Like hello. So go outside. Don't keep yourself. Um, I feel like locked away inside. I feel like a lot of you guys have maybe been isolated for a while or been isolating yourself, but spirit needs you to go outside and ground yourself. Um, with no plans in mind, right? Like you can just go outside without any plans, without any specific place to go, because it's just for you. Um, this makes me feel like, there's maybe information that you may need at this time where it's like, this is where you're going to get it, is through mother, through nature, um, through what you feel and sense when you allow yourself um, to quiet your mind in that space. The other one was magical blessings. Magical blessings. This says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings, aka spiritual tape. These fairies say, get this, these fairies say you can bless others too. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. These fairies say you can bless others too. Hmm. Okay, so maybe coming connected to your abilities. You're connecting. Something about grounding yourself enough to allow this soul knowledge to come through for you. I feel like it could be signaling new gifts, skills, um, directions for you. But I feel like hmm, I feel like you've always been a magical blessing to people. Whatever your energy was that people have tried to over critique, over analyze, over obsess with, over examine, whatever they try to take, whatever they try to misconstrue, whatever they try to misunderstand about you is all a part of your gift. And people could see that within you before you could see it within yourself. They likely did not have the words for it or um, the knowledge, right, for what it was that they could see and sense from your energy. But these people knew these people knew that you were a blessing. Okay. The last card that popped out from this deck was Inner Child, which has been popping up. It pops up quite a bit. So I feel like there's a huge significance to this. In this card, there is a woman, and there is she's holding up a baby, and right next to them is a little lady, a young girl, a little girl. And I feel like this is this all the same fairy to me. It's like this woman, now grown, is still holding up her inner child. She's still holding up the little girl inside of her. She's still holding these things up as very essential pieces of herself and very essential pieces of the direction she's going into. And I feel like this is like a big source for you. I feel like this could be a really big source to your magical blessings and how you're able to access these blessings for others. It's something about let's see here if I can get it clear at all. But it's something about whatever you were drawn to as a child, whatever you were, um, I say whatever you were obsessed with, right? A good obsession, right? Whatever you were like drawn to, or the ways in which you were drawn to, rather it be communicating, servicing, creating, um, whatever you were into. There's something about like this nourishment is like your source or essential part of your source. But it's like this very source people have attempted to try to steal it from you, zap it away from you, maybe drag you through situations of betrayal or extreme. Um, I feel like people have tried to make you suffer in some ways, whether you've realized it or not, or people felt more comfortable when you were in these places of suffering or struggle, because in their mind they felt as though that was their way of draining this energy out of you so you could just be, you know, I guess like them. I don't know. Um, but I feel like with this lady here, it's like it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what outside of her perceives her to be, and it doesn't matter what they believe about the source here to this magic, to this blessing. What makes this person so magical, right? Because they're not. There's this. I feel like you innately protected this, whether you realize it or not. Through your life experiences, you may even thought that you have lost parts of yourself until they are reawakened. Until you kind of put these boundaries in isolation or limited access around yourself, which allowed you to have an awakening and access those parts of yourself, um, which you realize you never that these parts of yourself were never truly discarded. They were just sort of maybe buried deeper within inside yourself. Um, yeah. And now it's like coming up. How she picks up the little baby. It's like it's coming up to air. It's coming up to the surface now. And so spirit wants you to like, it's beautiful. It's like this period of sort of isolation helps you to access this energy. But now that you've accessed it, spirit now wants you to go outside. It's now they said it's time to go outside. Now it's time to connect to nature. Now it's time to quiet your mind outside. Um, to get these clues that your spiritual crew is trying to teach you, train you on, just give some messages to you on. You could have, yeah, there's like three here. So it could be like three angels that are working with you specifically right now that are trying to get you to connect, because they're all three together. They're connecting. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, because it's all connected to your life energy. This life energy. This is what this is. This is what these people just cannot figure out about you. Like, what is it? What do you have? How do you do this? How do you get that? How do people just feel this urge to give to you, to open up to you? People see this about you, they don't like it. Life energy, it says, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life giving energy. You give life giving energy. People can sense this is the reasons. These are the. I'm thinking like the Cardi B little gift that's out there in that. What's the reason? Like, this is the reason. Like, you give this off naturally to people. So I didn't even read it. I didn't even finish it. So, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light, to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So, you are probably very likely. I see it as like this thermometer. It's like going up and up and up, and it's like it's going to hit the top, up the ladder to the roof. And I just feel like it's just like your source. It's just like it's going up and it's going up. It's going to hit. It's going to hit to the top of that thermometer, because it's just like, I don't know if you're going to just be popping out of somewhere, if you got something that's dropping or something, or if you're just reappearing on the scene. But it's like once that once that energy goes and reaches the top of that barometer, it's like then you're going to be like, maybe in yourself you'll feel like you're truly ready to step out in some way. But um, maybe in the meantime you are focusing on any other shadows that need to be healed. that are sort of left over. Um, or maybe you're just kind of feeling like you're just not ready. Maybe you just feel like you're not ready. And, definitely follow your own instinct on that. Like, this isn't saying, go out and, talk to a whole herd of people. It's saying go out and still be in your energy. Never leave your energy. But it's saying go outside even if you're still with yourself. Because this story is about you. Um, some of these are upside down. I don't really read oracle cards. I guess sometimes I do if I feel like I need to. But I do feel like this is for a reason, so I'll include this in the message. So, lost and found is in the reverse here, as well as wait for winter. Whatever you feel like, and this is it just confirms my message that whatever you felt like was lost through this process of this journey up until this point, it was never lost. It was never lost. Waiting for winter. I also feel like you're out of this energy of like waiting for anything outside of yourself. It's just like this feeling of like you are. It's like I always say, like you are your own driver. But it really feels like people are taking this into action of like I'm the driver here, so if the bus ain't moving, it's on me. you know, this is your life journey, so it's like if the bus ain't moving, it's on you. Oh, here we go, here we go, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Hmm. I'm also feeling like somebody could be tired of waiting. Somebody, hmm, I feel like you're not waiting, but somebody could be connected to your energy that was lost, but now they're found. And they was in this energy of sort of like waiting until the perfect situation in order to bring a situation type vibe. And all right, so how this is connected. I also started, so right before I cut this off, it took me 17 minutes to explain that. Oh my God, like shut up, Nate. I'm just kidding. Just keep talking, talking, talking. All right, so I started before I stopped Kipper. So I pulled 3 Kipper. And I asked when I pulled it, like what does my collective need to be prepared for? Like what what does my collective need to be grounded for? What's coming in? That's what I asked the cards. And so the first thing was, and it said pack your passport in that card, distant horizons. Okay, 36 can be significant. Then there's a message of concern for it to be could be significant, and a wealthy man. So 13 could be significant, um, which breaks down to a 4, which is like fourth house symbolizes the home. It symbolizes family. Um, it could even symbolize sort of like the place in which like your roots. Um, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to get grounded because there's a message there's a message coming through, and it could be from a distance. It could be from a wealthy man. I don't know, or you could be the wealthy man. I don't know. So we'll definitely look more into that, but we'll see if there's any more kippers that want to come out. Because there's been some sort of adjudication here. 30 could be significant. Um, so some sort of like thing was sort of I guess adjudicated, and some sort of law. Whether it's physical court, 3D court, or spiritual court. It could have been over a house. Somebody could have lost a house. It could have been over a house or property. The occupation is here at the bottom. What's my collecting to be grounded for? Goodness. Goodness. Yeah, once again, message. Message. So, official person. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, there's some sort of like proceedings happening that could be at a distance here. Somebody could be communicating about um, yeah, the loss of a home. But I do feel like it is this wealthy man that could be sending this message forward. So let's do tarot. Let's see what's going on here. So I want to pull first for adjudication and distant horizons. So let's just shuffle here. Hope y'all doing lovely. Love you. If nobody told you they love you today, I love you. All right. What is this? Distant horizons and adjudication for my collective. What is this distance horizon and adjudication for my collective? Oh, wait. Oh, I already know this. We just. Oh, goodness. I just want to come out. Oh, yeah. Three of Swords in the reverse. So this definitely looks like a breakup of some sort that's happened at a distance here. I feel like a lot of difficult conversations are being had in this adjudication of this sort of splitting of assets. Let's see what else. What else is going on here? This Three of Swords versus Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody's becoming single with this Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like now it's about like the exchange of finances or splitting the finances. Okay. What's this message of concern for my collective? What's this message of concern? Let me show it to you guys. Ooh. So what's this message of concern for my collective? I feel like these cards are just like, okay. Yeah, judgment that kind of came out sideways like this. So with it sideways, I feel like the proceedings are like in the middle. They're not complete yet. So it's like a judgment hasn't been made yet. And it could be as it pertains to a property. Let me see. What's this house card, Spirit? What's this house card? Got the Magician here. And the Four of Swords in the reverse. Let's see. Give me one more card for Ace of Cups. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's. Okay, sorry. I feel like whatever somebody was resting on something. Somebody was resting from something. in the past, but I feel like they're getting out of it because they're trying to manifest something. They're really working hard on bringing forth a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups, but there's things that they have to that they're working themselves out of, and it's not quite together with the Judgment sideways. But it's like I do feel like this person is like in their right mind about things. Um, it definitely had to do with a choice that they made, and likely them not being honest. Or, here we go. So what I said was true, but it was likely something that they weren't being honest about, or they're looking to bring a sense of truth or clarity about something, um, as it pertains to a choice in love. I feel like this person is working right now. Oh wow. They could be working on we got the devil here in the reverse here. So this person has purged a lot of toxic cycles that they've been caught up in. And I think it was they caught that up in whatever household they're leaving, that they're leaving behind. Um, but it was like these were chains that binded. They're getting out of like these addictions. And I just feel like they're working on their finances right now. It's like that's where they're putting their focus on as they get through this. They could be going through a situation where it's like money's, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but we do have the Chariot here along with the Hermit. So somebody's really trying to, along with the Page of Cups, somebody's really trying to. Oh my gosh, somebody's really trying to strategize how to bring something forward, how to curate the plan. So it's like in their eyes, the way to do this is to stalk you. I don't know. Constantly look to see what you up to. But with the hermit, they are going inside. They are going inside themselves, and they are isolated as well. Hermit energy is isolation energy. It's like you're pulling yourself away um, to go internally. Um, so it's like it's a very reflective energy. It allows us to kind of explore and look at our actions that we've made, our decisions that we've made, things that have happened, and something would have had to occur. I'm assuming this heartbreak, something had to have occurred for this person to go into hermit within their own world, because they could have gone hermit from you, um, or no longer speaking to you, or you guys no longer speaking to each other. But it's like I feel like this person has gone hermit to everyone in their lives right now, or the majority of people in their lives, because they're trying to figure out and research you. Okay. Um, they do want to communicate that whatever they were trying to work on in the past, it was not working. Um, have the threes, they could have been, a person that was only into third parties. It's in the reverse. So it's like that wasn't working anymore. This giving to, multiple people. And it's like this person feels like they want, I hear redo. They want to redo because they feel like they have their world in their hands now. And it's like, I'm feeling do or die. Yep. It's do or die for this person. They're all up in their head. They can't even sleep about it. Look at all these swords. They can't even sleep. They can't even. Yeah. They're in their head a whole lot about their non-movement. They're in their head about maybe they're blocked off. Maybe you got them blocked off in some way with this. This is the communication card, but it's in the reverse. So it's like something's not able to get through to you, or they're not able to get through to you, and they're really like in a panic about it. Yeah, because I think they feel like you've dropped this idea of a reunion. They feel like they that you dropped this idea of reuniting, of reconciling, and that you've given up on this this very sneaky, lying, manipulative fool that this person was, or they could very well be. I don't know. No, because we got the devil in the reverse and we got the hermit. So I feel safe saying this is who this person was. But I mean, in your eyes, you're kind of still here um, as far as your take on this person, as far as your experience with this person. You still view this as a very a snaky, um, sneaky character. I'm also seeing like you're seeing this person as slightly foolish. You know, the thing about this card is like this person feels like they're getting away with something in the bright of day, but they're dead center, right? Like they can be seen, people can see them. So I do feel like there's something about this person's energy that you feel like is a little foolish too, and could have been just like a horn box with the Knight of Wands. Like they just think with their wand, they're flighty, they're in and out. I feel like this is how you see them still. Um, Queen of Cups. I feel like you love them. I feel like you love this person, but the depiction of the Queen of Cups in this deck, her cup is closed. Like it's like there's a cap on that bitch right there. Um, so I kind of feel like you're just not in this energy of being sentimental with this person. I feel like you're in this Queen of. I feel like these both represent you. Yeah, generally when you see two queens, you're like, these could be talking about two different feminine energies. Uh, or just two different energies. But I do feel like it's the same energy. I feel like it's the same energy. I feel like you're the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. They're in the upright. So it's like you were in this loving, compassionate, tender energy with this person in the past, and this is the you that they remember. But then you've evolved into this butterfly, and you're. I feel like a lot of you are definitely in this Queen of Wands stage. It could be this sort of Leo energy that we're soaring into. It's just something about you having access to your source, you having access to your codes, and you just moving ahead. You know, a Queen of Wands is always gonna move ahead, baby. Like, ain't no monkey gonna stop no show. Like that's the energy of fire. You know, fire continues to go. And I feel like, you're tapping into your own magic, Queen of Wands energy. You see a little black cat there, tapping into your own self, your own inner wisdom, driving yourself. Um, yeah, because I feel like this person, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person, oh, yikes. So I feel like this, oh, okay. So, guess what's behind this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? King of Wands. So this King of Wands wasn't making a mother. You got me, Carson. They weren't making a move. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is already slow. Uh, Slower than any other knight, but they're dependable. They are, they'll stick to the path. But in the reverse is like just laziness. It's like an uninspiredness. A person feeling like there's no faith, there's no point. They're not moving. Or being this, they were, I feel like this person, this devil energy, thank goodness, you know, rejection, rejection was a blessing, my babies, because there was no way you wouldn't even want to deal with where this person was when that devil energy was in the upright. Because this person is very big headed with this Queen of Wands here. I feel like with this King of Wands, this person they always expected and was used to people going to them, reappearing in their lives, begging for their attention, begging for their presence. But that's not what the Queen of Wands does. And they know that you're in this energy. And it really does secretly like turn them the fuck on that you have these boundaries like this, that you stand in your own power, that you're not like these little bobbleheads, dust mites, um, thirsties that are just like willing to take anything that they offer. But I also could have felt like in the past this person could have felt all kinds of ways about you, feeling as though that you weren't doing what they wanted them to do, and they could have felt some ways about that. But yeah, I feel like this person, they were used to being in a position to get people to kind of crawl back to them in defeat, begging for their attention again. But that was just never going to happen with you. You were never going to bow to this person. But this was the energy they were in. But I feel like whatever energy that they thought they were going to have you in, it happened to them. It happened to them. Defeat. It caused their own fucking defeat. Um, yeah, it could have been definitely some betrayal in a Ten of Cups situation or a marriage or a home or some kind. But I feel like this person could have played themselves because you were their true happiness. This is what I'm feeling. Like you were their true enchilada. You were their like everything to them. And what did they do? They played around with it. They didn't move with it. They were like, nah, you got to come to me. They didn't pursue it. Foolish. Yeah, this person's all up in their head. They couldn't pursue it because they created all these different mental gymnastics and I'm hearing mental issues. But they create a lot of mental gymnastics in their head as to why it wasn't going to work, why it couldn't work, why. Hmm. But it was all in their head. It wasn't real. But I do feel like this person was able to gain a new perspective here once you closed the door, once you ended it. Death card. Once you put the kibosh on that shit and salted the earth, they were able to see something. The world in reverse. They were able to see the chapter was closed, and that you're. I see this is your energy as well. That you ready to cut bitches now, because you're in your path. So anything that jumps into your path at this stage of things, if it's not coming correct, you're cutting it. You're cutting it out. Queen of Swords, because it's about your happiness now. It's about things being revealed in this new era for you. It's about things being in the light. It's not about things hiding in corners and in secrets or being withheld. I feel like you've grown out of that energy. So it's like anybody that's not providing you this sense of, oh, here we go. What's behind the sun? Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're about your own wishes, baby. You're in a self-service mode. You're in a bit of a self-service mode right now. It's like if you're not of service, then you can't be around here kind of vibe. Ugh, I kind of went crazy there because I kind of feel like I have to just keep going with those cards. Okay. Um, let's do original Oracle. Yeah. My beautiful empress or emperors out here. Yeah, whoever was in the so-called runner situation, that's just like, look, I ended a cycle on this. Um, and it's about my own happiness. It's not about anybody else's baggage. But I do feel like this person is trying to end something in their lives. They're going through adjudication, but they're still not moving. Let's see, real quick. I want to see why they're not moving. Let's do a different oracle deck or a different tarot deck. Is this right? In this sort of case that they're in, could possibly currently have them stagnant or unable to move. Maybe that's what it is. They're currently going through a court case. So they can't communicate. They can't move right now. But they hate that they can't. They hate that they can't because they feel like it's just not helping matters, not being clear with you right now. Why are they not moving forward? Why are they not communicating? Why are they not moving forward? Spirit for my collective. Why is my collective person not moving forward? Did something stop? Why is my collective's person stuck? Yeah, Four of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like this person is just, yeah, they're stuck in their head. But we also have the Three of Pentacles here, so it's like they're still dealing with people. They're still dealing with things, whether it's financially, but it's like they're really bored. They're just not happy. They could be depressed. They could be in this energy of depressed, being depressed. Um, Anything else is why this person is stuck? Why is this person stuck? Yeah, I feel like it's a marriage. It could have been a marriage that could be in the stages of divorce, but you know. Ooh, okay. The Fool in the reverse. I said you thought this person was a fool. A Fool in the reverse. So yeah, there's a huge energy of apathy here with these two cards as to why they're stuck. They're so apathetic. They're so. I feel like this person is depressed. I feel like they they're stuck. They can't move. They can't do anything. It could be out of fear. It could be out of it could be from them and their own, yeah, them and their own issues, or it could be this whatever they're still in the middle of. But they're just miserable. Okay, so let's go to the Big Daddy Oracles to close out. Okay. Any message that my collective needs to know from their person. This kind of just turned into their person read real smooth. January, something could be significant about January, or something could have been significant about January. Twitter fingers, keyboard gangster. So somebody could be trying to bully you online, but don't even be in that ebbs and flow. Be in the ebbs and flow. If you need to read somebody, read them, but don't be careful with your energy because you don't want to expend too much of it. Sometimes you just got to be like, okay, delete, block, move on. you know. Um, hmm, okay. This person feels all over the place. So we got ET, and it says Earth Angel, which is ET extraterrestrial. It says Earth Angel. Where am I? Earth Angel there, and it says Starseed here. So this you are this ET. This to this person. Um, I feel like there's something unique about this person as well, but I feel like they still have to discover that within themselves because since they were in such a low vibrational energy for I don't know how long, they may have compromised themselves where they're unable to really tap into this energy, unlike the way that you are. But there's a little message on the back of here. I love when I do that. So the message on the back it says, "It was never you, it was them. They're right. You are not the same." Oh, pardon me. So y'all not the same. Even if this person is unique or has their own sort of spiritual gifts, it's not exactly the same as what you got. It's not exactly the same as what spirit put in your cup or put inside your soul and your heart. Um, but yeah, it was never you. It was always them. I feel like it was always. I feel like this person could have been really fighting their insecurities when they were dealing with you, whether you realized it or not. I feel like this person could have played it real, real cool, but they were hiding how um, insignificant they felt around your energy, while at the same time being so hypnotized by. Oh, here we go. While at the same time being so hypnotized by your energy. It says, obsessing more than I admit, 222. And I got the little um, love sticker at the bottom there. Okay. This person wants you to be your lover for life. This says, lover for life, Whitney Houston. Um, I love that song by her. And when I'm find myself needing some lifting up, one thought of you and that always is enough. Oh, yeah, I can't even think of. So take me, wait. So take me, I'm your prisoner. Would you sentence me to be your lover for life? That also kind of confirms there could be some sort of court case going on right now. But this person, they want to be your lover for life. They feel like, oh, that there's a lyric in that song, under your spell, or under some higher power, or under higher power. It really doesn't matter to me. I fell in love first time I saw you, and I've been falling in love ever since. Ooh, boy, you heard my testimony, you seen my evidence, and it's a crime of passion. But ever since, injustice would be served if you stay here in my world. So take me, I'm your prisoner. Look, it's just coming in pieces now. So maybe I have to listen to that Lover for Life song. It's such a bop. It's such a beautiful, like, soul bop. It's a sexy bop. And her analogies when it comes to law and justice system. It's 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 beautiful, and I feel like it's so fitting for whatever your person's going through right now. um they do say they want to tell you everything. I want to tell you everything. Yes, summer loving. So summertime could be significant. Summer loving. And that song, makes you think, well, it's the Grease. Summer loving happens so fast. Y'all could have met in the summertime or hung out extensively, memorably during the summertime, or something's coming through in the summertime. And it's going to happen so fast. Hmm. It gives me reading tease. This person was a clown. They were a clown. They was, they was in clown energy. But when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and this person won all that. They were cold. They were disconnected. Yeah, they could be feel like you're in this energy of being cold and disconnected because there's no communication here. Yeah, they feel like you're in this energy of let me go away. Because I feel like they think that mm, this person just felt for like whatever was glitter, whatever glittered, they felt like it was gold and it wasn't. Um, it lacked substance. I feel like even the people that they're around lack substance. They just would get lost on what was shiny as a ways to figure out what they could get out of them. At the back of the car, we got a message that says user quality trap. So this person, I feel like this person is paying a lot of karma. That's what this court case situation could be, and that's what this judgment that's like sideways. I feel like this person, I don't even know if they're I feel like for some of y'all, your person is like halfway through their karma, halfway through their judgment. For some of y'all, somebody's just is receiving judgment, so they have to go through that process of what they gonna have to experience or get. Um, yeah. So for some of you guys, a person has already gone through judgment, or they're halfway through judgment. Somebody they're starting their judgment because I feel like this person used a lot of people that they may have to pay for. But this person is definitely in this horny energy. They could be sending you sexual energy right now via through dreams or whatnot. Be careful about that. Be careful about, it's funny. I used to always say to myself, oh my gosh, how come I never really had I've had affectionate dreams. I've had dreams where I've kissed um, someone or made out with someone, but I've never had a sex dream. I have no memory of having a sex dream. And I've always wondered, like, oh man, how come I've never had a sex dream? And there's somebody that kind of clued me in. It was like, you need to be careful about that. You don't necessarily want to have a sex dream because depending on who's sending you that energy, it could be a low vibrational that's seeking to, or someone that's in low vibrational energy. So it's like them sending you that sexual energy, or you see them in a sexual dream. Is like they very well could be looking to siphon your energy through that dream. If you're dealing with like, there's some wizards out here, some dark wizards, um, who would do that. But I feel like when this person being this strong energy of love and desire. And we're also talking about love and desire that has been contained and suppressed. Just as I was saying, how you've reaccessed your source because you've likely had to suppress those sides of yourself to get through um, like the rest of your childhood and your teenage years and maybe your early 20s or whatnot. But then it took severing ties and removing access and awakening to re-access whatever you felt like you had to push down deep within you. It's similar for this person. Um, I feel like their emotions for you, they couldn't purge it. They couldn't get rid of it. They could deny it for as long as they could. Um, but I think they just ended up just pushing it and bearing it and bearing it and bearing it deep. But, the things that you bear with inside yourself, they come back up. How they come back up, we never know. It's important to address it because sometimes it could be in very uncomfortable. It's generally going to be in an uncomfortable way, but sometimes it's in ways that it just didn't need to be. This person wants to taste you. They want to taste all over you. So yeah, they could be sending you sexual energy. You could be feeling a little um, turned on or feeling like you're ready to pounce on somebody at random times of the day. It could be the morning time when you wake up. It could be in the evening time. It could just be any time in the afternoon. Um, like if you feel like it's crossing a boundary or it's calling energy back to you, my energy is say to yourself, um, my energy is mine. I call my energy back to me purified and blessed. My energy is mine. I call my energy back to me purified and blessed. Father, any energy around me that does not belong to me, kindly return that back to sender. My energy is mine. I call my energy back to me purified and blessed. Any energy around me that is not mine, I kindly ask, Father, you return that energy back to sender. Bind them in that energy so it doesn't come our way. Any way that you want to say it. That's the way to do it. Fall. Fall could be significant or fall was significant. Um, okay. Yeah. I feel like there could be some messages coming in about what this person is going through because they want to bring this Ace of Swords. We did see the Ace of Swords. Um, and I think that is what Spirit is asking you to be in of balance right now. So you can kind of think clearly through what's happening here. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Peace out. If you like my Bible, please like and subscribe. Until next time.